20 amazing things to do in Nairobi, Kenya for an unforgettable trip.
Searching for incredible things to do in Nairobi? From hanging out with baby elephants and feeding giraffes to exploring amazing museums, there's a little something for everyone. Kenya's booming capital city of Nairobi is a mix of urban and rural wonders. Wherever in the city you may find yourself exploring, every corner is filled with exciting arts, culture, nightlife scenes, and most of all, unbelievable African wildlife like nowhere else in the world. Dubbed as the safari capital of the world, here are some of the top-rated things to do and attractions to see that make Nairobi worth it.
20 awesome places to visit in Nairobi, Kenya. Number 1. Visit the Sheldrick Wildlife Trust. The Sheldrick Wildlife Trust is a world-renowned elephant orphanage in Nairobi, Kenya. The center raises these incredible animals, who have been orphaned for a multitude of reasons, and then releases them back to the wild. Visitors play a part in the conservation efforts of Sheldricks simply by visiting the center and paying the entrance fee. Those who want to do more can adopt an orphaned giraffe, rhino, or elephant and follow its journey to freedom. When you visit the Sheldrick Wildlife Trust, you can see firsthand how they care for the elephants. This ranges from observing the elephants' public feeding time to getting a private tour of the facility, and very up close and personal to the elephants. This is one of the many favorite things one can do during a trip to Kenya, and highly recommended to anyone who is visiting Nairobi. Number 2. Stay at Giraffe Manor.
How would you like to spend your breakfast with Rothschild giraffes? This unusual but incredible feat can only be experienced at Giraffe Manor, a luxurious hotel and conservation center dedicated to the preservation of these graceful giants since 1979. You can feed them, take photo ops and wander around the manor with these long-lashed creatures. These guys will even wake you up in the morning by poking their heads through your room windows.
It's an incredible experience that absolutely deserves to be on any Nairobi itinerary.
Number 3.
Enjoy the Giraffe Center.
Located on the same grounds as Giraffe Manor, you can find roaming giraffes and interact with them at Giraffe Center. For Manor guests, the entrance fee is free, while those who would like to see and feed the giraffes up close can do so for just $15.
Number 4. Visit the Karenblixen Museum. This colonial farmhouse-turned-museum is the home of famous Danish author, Karen Blixen, from 1917 to 1931. She wrote the book, on which the Oscar-winning film Out of Africa is based, and much of colonial Kenya is preserved in the farmhouse, including a coffee drying plant, old photographs, and books. You can also marvel at the surrounding hills and fauna from the author's home, as it's located at the foot of Ngong Hills. Number 5. Take a tour at the Kazuri Beads Factory. Kazuri means small and beautiful in Swahili, and it's the place to be to shop for unique, handmade souvenirs and items unique to Kenyan culture. The colorful beads and pottery items are made from scratch by the local women and single mothers, and by purchasing these items, you're able to help keep the heritage alive and support disadvantaged women. Number 6. Go to the Bomas of Kenya. For Kenya's colorful history and culture, going to the Bomas of Kenya is a must. It's a tourist village featuring one of the largest theaters in Africa where locals perform traditional dances and song numbers. It's a living museum filled with arts, crafts, and music depicting the various lifestyle of the colorful Kenyan tribes. Number 7. Explore the Karura Forest Reserve. Just a few kilometers from the city center is Karura Forest Reserve, one of the largest urban forests in the world. Visitors can also jog, run, hike, or bike in the reserve's 50 kilometers lush trails, have a picnic in the shady gardens, and relax at the open-sided river cafe. Number 8. Go on a safari in Nairobi National Park. It's one of Kenya's first national parks, established in 1946, and is a sanctuary for rhinos. Nairobi National Park is ideal for families who want to enjoy an animal-focused attraction and the authentic African safari experience. In addition, you'll also see lions, zebras, buffaloes, cheetahs, giraffes, gazelles, and more than 400 species of birds. Number 9. Explore the Kenya National Archives. Established in 1965 for archives and public records, Kenya National Archives and Documentation Services also highlights the capital's art, tribal history, politics, and culture. It holds Joseph Murambi's collection of paintings and artifacts, as well as historical weapons, documents, postage stamps, and photographs. Number 10. Visit the Nairobi Arboretum. For a relaxing nature itinerary, a visit to Nairobi Arboretum is not to be missed as it features a quiet setting for family picnics. It's a lesser-known attraction but boasts the most relaxing scenery shaded by trees and flowers. Number 11. Shop the Maasai Markets or Utamaduni Craft Center. Another popular city market filled with colorful crafts and souvenir stalls is the Maasai Market. This is the best place to explore handmade Kenyan crafts from different tribes, and you can bargain for unique items to take home, including beaded masks, bright and colorful clothing, handmade bangles, jewelry, and even Maasai spears. However, if you're not a fan of bargaining and dealing with pushy salespeople, then head to Utamaduni Craft Center instead. Located in the Langata neighborhood, you'll find a treasure trove of local goods, and all prices are marked as is. Number 12. Enjoy the views at Ngong Hills. Just a 40-minute drive from the city is Ngong Hills. Ngong means knuckles in Maasai. A knuckle-shaped mountain with splendid panoramic views of Nairobi and the surrounding mountain landscape. It's a quick respite from the bustling city, and those who want to enjoy a quiet picnic by the hillside or simply go on a day hike can arrange a tour with a ranger. Number 13. Visit the Nairobi National Museum. If you want to cover much of Nairobi's history and culture, a visit to Nairobi National Museum is a must. You'll find incredible cultural artifacts dating as far back as prehistoric times, including the skeletal remains of Homo habilis, and a diverse collection of more than 900 native bird species, as well as mammals, fossils, and precious ethnic displays. Number 14. Go on a Nairobi Snake Park tour. Located next to Nairobi National Museum is Nairobi Snake Park, a research center and popular attraction for snake and reptile lovers. The park offers various snake displays. Some are safe and suitable for children to play with, like the African rock python. There are also cobras, mambas, and puff adders on display which are more suitable for adults seeking a thrilling wildlife experience. Number 15. Go to Kitengela. One of the most unusual things to do in Nairobi is to explore Kitengela, located just across the national park. It's a man-made sculpture wonderland filled with creative works of art and multicolored giants made by German artist Nani Kroos. It grew into an artsy oasis and a sort of settlement for the locals. Visitors can also rent one of the property's cottages to commune with the local culture and learn about art. Number 16. Take a stroll on the Nairobi Safari Walk. This raised wooden boardwalk, known as the Safari Walk, allows for fantastic views of animals from above and is located just 7 kilometers from the city center. The Safari Walk is a showcase of Kenya's parks and reserves, and it allows visitors to discover what they can expect to see across the country. Number 17. Take a day tour to a tea farm. Just an hour's drive from Nairobi, you will find a relaxing countryside filled with rolling tea farms, waterfalls, dams, and man-made forests. Be sure to take one of the many tours from Nairobi to experience and learn about the coffee and tea industry here. Number 18. Enjoy the Oloolua Nature Trail. Those yearning for a much-needed nature therapy will love the Oloolua Nature Trail, one of Kenya's incredible wildlife and safari parks. It has all the elements of a tropical forest fantasy, including a 20 featuring waterfall, a natural cave, a picnic site overlooking the Mbagathi River, a papyrus swamp, and a bamboo resting point, monocot grass, to relax and appreciate the beauty of nature. Number 19. Visit the Uhuru Gardens and Park. Uhuru means freedom in Swahili, and this memorial park in Nairobi commemorates Kenya's independence from the British Empire in 1963. It's Kenya's largest urban park, featuring lush, grassy fields and walkable paths lined with shrubs. Number 20. See the Kenyatta International Conference Center. An iconic 28-story Kenyan landmark with a terracotta facade mimicking the color of traditional African huts. It's the venue for all types of relevant events, trade shows, and government meetings. It may not be the tallest building, but it offers breathtaking 360-degree views of the skyline and city from its viewing deck. Those are among awesome things to do in Nairobi. Thank you for watching.